Hello and welcome to my first podcast type thing. If you like this or you want to see some more, leave down in the comments and leave down in the comments what you think this show should be called. I'm gonna jump right into this and I hope you enjoy. I do get a little tongue tied in this video, but anyways, let's start it. Hello and welcome to I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what I'm gonna call this little thing we're doing, but we're gonna be talking about Batman Arkham Knight today. And some of the DLC that's going to be coming out. So, hope you enjoy this next video. So let's just jump right into it. Batman Arkham Knight was good. I mean, it was really good. It was a really good game. A lot of people say it was the worst in the series, or it was the worst game, one of the worst in the series. I don't think so. I think it was a really good game. I think it was well made, and I think it was well done. But it could have been better. I feel like they spent a lot of their time doing things like making a Batmobile or little adjustments to the game that in the end made it like it took away from other things. Like you have an amazing free world, like an open world that you can just go and do whatever you want, but it feels kind of empty. It once you finish the game, it's empty feeling, and I think that the side missions not being the greatest, like there wasn't very good side missions. But right now we're focusing on the good things about Arkham Knight. But it had a good story, but it just didn't stand up with its competitors, I guess you could say. It didn't stand against it. Arkham Origins, the thing I didn't like about Arkham Origins was that their story felt like it was two parts. Like when you first catch the Joker, it feels like that should be the end of the game. Like it's gonna end there. But it keeps going, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, I feel like the game's already ended, and we're still going. I'm glad Arkham Knight didn't have that. I'm glad it felt like one experience. I'm really glad the story was really good. Twists. The plot twists were okay. Like I guess the Joker one was okay. That was the most surprising of them all. The the Arkham Knight the Arkham Knight reveal was just. I mean, if you didn't know who it was before it happened, well, I mean, it was a bad reveal. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyways, what else I can talk about is the DLC coming up, and it's been confirmed that the Arkham Knight, the Arkham, what am I talking about? Batman 1989 skin and Batmobile skin are both going to be free roamable, which is very exciting, and I can't wait to try it out, and I can't wait to make, like, I just can't wait to try it out. But anyways, I wish the people who know me or friends with me or really anything associated with me know that I really, really want to be able to free roam as different characters. Because, I mean, you have, like, new Nightwing skins or new Catwoman skins and new Batman skins. Like, you can check out the Batman skins, but you can't really check out the, like, Robin and Catwoman and Nightwing skins like you can Batman skins. Because the AR challenges just don't really do a good job of showcasing the skins. Like you can't look at them closely around, look at them around, and look at them in action, walking around like you can in the showcase. You can in the showcase. You can showcase in the showcase, but in the showcase you can't really see what he looks like in action, like without fighting, just running around, looking at him and seeing what he looks like in movement and holding on to ledges and just see what he looks like. Because some skins can look very weird in some places. It's just kind of I kind of like to see it, and without having to play or without having to free roam. Kind of wish you could just showcase it. I guess you could say, just kind of look at it, see how it reacts in environment, see the rain particle effects. I don't want to go on for too long because I mean I think I've already proved my point a while ago. But anyways, what I really want to talk about is again the good things in Arkham Knight. Good things in Arkham Knight is what it really felt. It really had a lot of Easter eggs in it, and I really enjoyed that. When I first started the Arkham games, I really was not excited for the Arkham games. I was like, I didn't really want to play Arkham Asylum. I was just kind of like, no, I don't want to play it. This does not look fun at all. And it looks kind of like it's gonna be like I don't know. I just didn't want to play it at all. And we played it, and my whole my parents and my brother were all there. Like everybody was there watching me play it, and I was like, I was very nervous. I was just very nervous playing the game, and after I played the game, it was like I just loved it. It was so much fun, and it was close to Arkham City coming out, so it didn't. It was almost like 4, maybe even 2 months before Arkham City came out. And when Arkham City came out, I loved that game, and I watched Batman Arkham videos, and I really watched. I love the Easter egg videos on it because it's just fun learning about all the different characters I never even knew about, and it was fun in Arkham Knight. I got to actually see the references and understand them before I watched the Easter egg videos. So it's really cool. It was fun for me to play this game. It was just so much fun. I enjoyed it so much, and the game was just so much fun. And like I said, I really loved it. But it didn't have a feel of a finale. It kind of felt more like the beginning of a story than it did the ending of a story. Again, that's my opinion. I guess this whole video is gonna be my opinion, so I'm not gonna keep saying this is my opinion. You don't have to believe, or not believe. You don't have to think the way I do, but that's just my opinion. I think it didn't feel like a finale. It felt more like a beginning. Like it felt like there was gonna be so much more happening after Batman, like after the end of the game. Like there was gonna be so much more to happen in the future than it did. That's the end, and it's just kind of gonna go on for the rest of eternity, I guess. But anyways, before I get too detailed into anything, because I don't want to spoil anything, I think I've done a good job of avoiding the spoilers. But that's my opinion. I really did like the cars driving in this game. A lot of people were upset that there wasn't going to be civilians walking around the city. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, I don't care. I thought in Arkham Origins there's going to be civilians, and I thought that was going to be cool. The thing I liked about Arkham Origins was the thugs in the game were really cool. I love the thugs in the game. It just felt like the thugs, like they look like just regular random thugs coming out to fight. And I think that's what Arkham Knight should have been, because it feels like they were all part of gangs. And it's almost like there was just so many gang members. I just kind of wish there was just some random dudes walking around. Like, they'll act like they're random dudes walking around. Like, they won't talk about any gangs, or they'll talk about how crazy all the gangs are. But they'll be wearing gang costumes. Like, sometimes they'll say how, whoa, that was weird, in the game. They'll say how, they'll say, like, I'm getting tongue-tied here. They'll say, like, Penguin, how he's a stupid gang, or how Two-Face is so much better, and they're not even wearing Two-Face's gang outfit. Like, they're wearing penguins, or they're wearing scarecrows, or a mixture of them. I didn't like that. I kind of wish there was, I mean, you do have a couple thugs every once in a while. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more, because it kind of feels like these guys aren't usually thugs, but now they are, kind of thing. I don't know. That's pointless, really, but it's my opinion. And next thing I want to talk about, when we get back on track, is DLC. I love the DLC so far. I think it's fun. I think some of it should have lasted longer, though. I think it was really fun DLC. The Batgirl DLC, I loved it, but I feel like it's just gonna go downhill from there. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it just starts getting amazing. Challenge maps are gonna be amazing, hopefully, and there's just gonna be all kinds of crazy awesome stuff that's gonna happen in the future. Like the side missions that are gonna be added into the story are gonna be amazing. Like the Killer Croc. I think, yeah, Ra's al Ghul was one of them. It's just gonna be amazing. I'm so excited about the Ra's al Ghul one. Ra's al Ghul, Killer Croc. I want to see how they're handled, but I want to see them handled without the Batmobile. I feel like I don't want the Killer Croc to be fighting him in the Batmobile. I do not want that. That would just be stupid. I want to fight him like you kind of did in Arkham Origins, except he's so much bigger and he's so much more powerful. I want a boss fight. I thought Firefly and Man-Bat were going to be like this, but I want a boss fight that you just start fighting and you just tear through the city while fighting, and then once you've beaten the boss, you're like, I did a lot of damage to the city. I did not even realize I was doing that much damage. I want one of those boss fights like that. I want it just to go, not like crazy like Man of Steel movie. That was crazy. I don't want it to go that crazy. I just want it to be like, you just tear stuff up. I just want it, like, there's just bodies everywhere from you getting fighting and attacking people. I just want that kind of thing. Like, just a bunch of destruction happening. Because it kind of really makes the villains feel, have a feel of power to them. Like, I mean, especially Killer Croc would be amazing if, like, he just tore up the streets, picking up cars and throwing them in the walls, and they stick in the walls and just going through windows and crazy stuff like that. It would just be amazing. I don't know how the Killer Croc would be handled though. I almost don't want. I do not want. I wouldn't mind a sewer level. Actually, now I think about it, I wouldn't mind a sewer level, but I don't want like we got in Arkham Asylum. I loved that side mission. I mean, not side mission. I loved that boss fight. It was an amazing boss fight. It was one of the best boss fights in all of the games. The Killer Croc. I'm getting tongue tied here. It was one of the best side missions. I keep saying side missions, but it's boss fights. It's one of the best boss fights in any Arkham game that I've ever seen. It was just amazing boss fight. But I do not want it in Arkham Knight. I do not want any rehashing of what we've gotten before. I don't even want the Black Mask type mission from Red Hood story walkthrough thing that I did. I don't want that type of boss fight. I want a completely fresh, completely new boss fight. That's what I felt like with Arkham Origins, and I think that's what made it so great for me, was that everything felt fresh and new. Maybe the gadgets didn't feel new, maybe the city didn't feel new, but it felt new. Like, this game feels amazingly new in certain areas. Like, the costume's amazingly new, the gadgets are fresh and amazing, and the outfits for Batman are fresh and amazing. Maybe not right out of the gates, because you wear the old suit in the beginning of it, but later on in the game you get the new Batman suit. Amazing, fresh, new, and innovative and cool. And you also get some of the best gadgets from the last games, like from the last Arkham games. Amazing gadgets. I just really love all the stuff that was in this game. But I think Arkham Origins, it just felt, everything felt new. With the snow, it made Arkham, and changes to Arkham City didn't even feel like Arkham City to me. It didn't have a feel of Arkham City, and also didn't have a feel of any other game prior to it, because Arkham Asylum had that very eerie, scary feel that I just loved. Arkham City had that feel of being Batman, like you're just walking around a city being Batman in Gotham. Arkham Origins had that feeling of you've got a mission to do, and Arkham Knight has really no feeling to it. It feels, maybe some people have different feelings, I just didn't really have a feeling to it, like with Arkham Asylum. It didn't have an essence to the game, didn't have its own thing going on. It kind of was like, it's a video game. I know that sounds horrible and it sounds weird. I mean, you'll get immersed in this game. It is an amazing game, and some parts have different feels to them, and I think it's really cool, but it just didn't have that thing that I was hoping it would have. It almost had more of an Arkham City feel, and really that was really what it felt like. It didn't feel like an Arkham game, even though the gameplay is saying, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm ranting on a little bit. But anyways, I need to wrap this up because it's going on for a long time. But I just feel like Arkham Knight had so much potential, and I heard that there's going to be new gadgets in the DLC, so I cannot wait to see what new things they add in this game, and to see what's going to be new about the new DLC, see what new fresh takes they're going to have on Batman. But anyways, as always, I will see you all later. I'm sorry I kind of had to wrap this up a little quickly, but I will see you all later. Like, like and subscribe, and I will see you all. Stay awesome, guys. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry for this weird outro music. I didn't have anything else to do. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. I love doing this, and I will see you next week for another podcast. Anyways, goodbye.